Grand Rising, my little cherubs. Welcome back to my channel, Red Fire Flags. Thank you for clicking on this reading. I'm Phoenix. This is going to be a quick collective read. I've been away for a while and I do apologise. We've got some new backgrounds in at the minute because I'm in my room and I still haven't sorted my office space out as of yet, but we will get there. And I just needed to get this message out today because it's been a while and I hate being so inconsistent. So welcome in to my A1 Day Ones. Thank you ever so much for your support. I really appreciate the donations and everything. We've got some new decks today. We have got this lovely little deck here, Oracle deck. Pictures are like that. We have got this deck here, just like little messages. Again, another Oracle deck, but there are no pictures on this one. We have also got this lovely deck here. If you can see that, there you go. And the pictures are like this, but they are lovely. They've got people from like all different nationalities, all different looks, very inclusive. Listen to me, I love inclusive cards. I don't want to see one of everything like the same, because I just don't. I like everything to reflect the society that we live in, and we live in a very mixed society and it should be reflected. That's what I think anyway. So also, before I jump into the reading today, I just want to remind you guys that we've got a little competition going on. So when I get to 3,000 subscribers, I will open a competition for this deck here. I love it at the moment. It's my favourite Oracle deck. The pictures look like this. Okay. Just little messages from the universe. All right. So I'm going to jump straight in. Okay, and this was a strange one because it was supposed to be a pick a card, but it's not a pick a card. So I'm going to have to do a quick collective message for this one, okay? I was told because not everybody's going to pick the pile, so it's better that I do it as a collective. So I've written down a few messages that came through as well when I was preparing for the reading. And it says here, I'm making a return. So somebody's going to be making a return, but this is somebody who was in and out, hot and cold. And didn't like to answer questions, had a bit of a temper or a way of shutting you down. You opened yourself up to this person though, because in the beginning this person presented themselves as probably an emperor, somebody who had direction, knew where they were going, what they wanted out of life, all that type of shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear, all that type of stuff. And I feel like this person made empty promises, things were said that they were unable to follow through on. But you opened yourself up to this person because they presented themselves as an emperor. And like I said, they weren't able to follow through with their empty promises. I'm also picking up the energy of other people. I'll pull some cards as well to clarify all of this in a bit, but this is what I was getting. I feel like there were other people as well involved in the situation or other things. So there was a third party energy, whether that was drugs, alcohol, other women, other men, whether that was all of the above, whether it was just one or the two, it doesn't matter. Whether it was work, irrelevant. There was something that was obviously always in the way of this connection. I also feel as well that this person could only offer sex, really, or offer physical intimacy, I should say. I don't feel like this person was able to offer anything other than that wand, that magic stick, or the crystal cave. And I feel here that this person thought, I feel like this person thought they had you where they wanted you. You know, like if you trauma bond somebody or treat somebody a certain way and you blow hot and cold and stuff like that, you've got them in a state of consistently trying to kind of figure out what's going on with the other person. It's like they lose sense of themselves and stuff like that. It's a really big trick, a really cool trick, not so cool, that narcissists and other weird people like to use just to kind of get people emotionally addicted to them and put them where they want to be. Sometimes this works, and sometimes this only proves to make the person that they're doing it to stronger. In your case, I feel like this was the case. I feel like it just made you stronger. He did not expect that from you. Being such an empath, I feel like he expected you to continue to allow him to feed, or to keep you in this perpetual state of motion, like towards him or towards her, where you don't really know yourself, but you just got stronger. Every time this person exited your life, like the first couple of times, I feel like you were devastated. You didn't know what was going on, where they were, that type of thing. And maybe they did this for anywhere between 7 days or a month, or maybe 2 months at the most, but it was never really too long, but long enough for you to kind of have that need for them. So when they came back in, you were just happy to see them. But after a while, you started asking questions, and this person would get annoyed with the questions. They didn't want to answer questions. They're not really a fan of all of that. And I feel like your finances were also abused as well. I feel like you were depended on in some way. So whether you're male or female or whatever, I feel like whether you were also the breadwinner or not, I feel like your finances were definitely tied into the situation. And I feel like this person tried to also, I'm just reading off of this, so you know. I feel like this person also tried to leave you destitute out in the cold with a lack of resources. So I feel like here, if you had children with this person, I'm so sorry to say this. If you had children with this person, I feel like this person purposefully convinced you to have children with them, or purposefully got you pregnant, or purposefully got pregnant for you, so that there would be this tie or this chess piece. I'm just seeing a chessboard. But they wanted to leave you, and if you didn't have children with this person wanted to get you pregnant so that they could leave you without a lack of resources. You are doing so much better than they thought that you would. Whether you feel like that or not, whether that is the case or not, it doesn't matter what you see. It's what they're seeing. And at the moment, whether they've got access to your social medias or whether there's a way that they're able to see or feel that you are doing better than they wanted you to do, because literally thank you. I'm hearing because you haven't gone begging back to this person, or you don't want this person back. That's why you're doing much better, because they expected you to just allow them to keep coming in and out. I'm also picking up here that money's tight as well because of how things have been left. I feel like this person maybe convinced you to invest in certain things, or maybe there was this thank you, like I picked up a third party energy. So maybe this was just this energy of you trying to keep up with things, and spending money that you didn't really have. Maybe you got credit cards, maybe you did certain things to just try and, I don't know, keep this emperor around, or this fake emperor around. But you're recovering from that, and financially, over the next few months, you're going to be doing a lot better than what you are doing now. I feel like at the minute, you're kind of holding on to your coins for a minute, just because things are a little bit, and you just want to make sure the rent's paid and stuff like that. And look, we're going into warmer months now if you're in the UK, so it'll be less gas and stuff like that. You'll be able to kind of rebalance your finances a little bit more than you've been able to. And let me also finish off with this message here as well. Love is coming in for you. So now that I have gone through the little download that I got, I'm going to shuffle some cards. We're going to use the Situations Oracle deck, and I'm also going to use my tarot deck as well. Right, so bear with me a sec. I'll shuffle some cards for you. Spirit, what have we got to say about this person coming in? Why did this person come through, please? What messages have we got in regard to this person coming in for the collective? What do they need to know? What do they need to do? Okay, so what we've got here is we've got the Five of Cups. Now, this came out the right way up, but I was told to put it on its side. All right. And I feel like the reason why I'm told to put it on the side is because you're leaving this sense of grief and loss. You're leaving the sense of feeling broken-hearted and not seeing what you've got behind you, because we've got the Five of Cups here. There are 3 spilt cups in front and 2 behind. And this person is clearly upset about the cups that are in front and that have spilled out all over the place and what's been lost. But behind them, there are 2 cups that are standing and that are full. And also in the background, we've also got a little sunset going on there. So this person just needs to turn around. And so this is why I was encouraged to put it on the side, because you're actually leaving that space of mourning and of feeling a loss for this person or this situation or whatever it was. But you know what? I say whatever it was a situation, it was a person. You're now entering the stage of acceptance. You're entering the stage of seeing what you've got left behind you. Fair dues, 3 cups have spilled over, and you've got 2, but it's better than none. And you're seeing it that way now. You're starting to say, do you know what? It's cool. So whether you've got 2 children for this person as well, or whatever, that's also a thing that I'm picking up as well. So some of you may have 2 children with this person. Some of you may have had 2 pregnancies with this person. But you are leaving the energy of crying over spilt milk, of crying over things that you can't change. You're also gaining clarity. You are stepping into this energy of having hope for the future. Like, you've forgiven yourself for sticking around for so long. You're in this stage of, I feel like this person was a narcissist, and I feel like you're in recovery, narcissistic recovery. Well, that's what I'm hearing. And, this is like substance abuse in some way. This person tried to get you addicted, to compromise yourself, to compromise your moral compass in some way. There are some things this person kind of convinced you to do that went against who you are and who you were. And in a way, they tried to tarnish your light. They tried to tarnish you. That's not possible. No matter what it is that you've done or what you let them do, your light's been given by the divine. It is what it is. And you still got your wings, and you still got that shiny light. And I chuckled because they tried to destroy you and they failed. And we've got the 3 of Swords here. And this screams third party for obvious reasons. And you know what? It was harsh. When you came to the realization of who this person was, it was difficult for you to actually really say to yourself, you know what? These rose glasses have got to come off. I've got to see this person for who they are. And you know what? You've got the rain coming down as well. So in the background of this card, you've got the heart there with the 3 swords that are in there. But you've also got the rain coming over and coming down. And rain is a beautiful thing. It washes away the sorrow. It washes away all of that fuck shit, for lack of a better word. It allows you to now grow, because it replenishes the soil. So as much as you went through some pain with this person, and it was suffering, and for some of you, torture. And I feel like this person may have had violent tendencies in some respects for some of you. And for others of you, words are the same. Words are weapons. So this left you traumatized in some way. And very much heartbroken for what you thought this should have been. Because I'm also picking up this person was for you. And so in your mind, you knew this person was for you, and you went in. This person also knew that you were for them, but they've picked up some disgusting habits along the way. They've become extremely selfish and bitter. And unfortunately, they tried to make you like them. So instead of them rising to meet you and to raise their frequency and their vibration just like it was supposed to have been, they tried to lower your frequency. And right now, you're grateful for the truth. You're grateful to know the reality of what this is, because rather than you sit down and waste any more time and energy, you're out. I'm hearing the little Britain computer says no. We've got the 4 of Wands in the reverse. This is a happy home, a celebration when it's the right way up. This is a union when it's the right way up. But when it's in the reverse, this is Oh gosh, this is turmoil. This is an unhappy home, but this is also anxiety. And I felt this weird, like, butterfly feeling. You know, like sometimes you meet somebody and you're with this person in the beginning and get butterflies and you think, oh my God, this is the excitement of it. And you want that butterfly feeling. Let me tell you something. I don't know about anyone else, but for me, that's now my warning signal. Anytime someone gives me butterflies, I'm just going to go the other way. It's like my body's way of trying to let me know this person's dangerous. I don't know about anybody else, but that's me. Because every relationship I've entered into where the butterflies were a part of it has ended terribly. Or ended with me having to rebuild from nothing. Anyway, I think that you may have misread those butterfly signs as well. And maybe you felt like this person, and they were exciting. They were. But they got their joy out of tearing your confidence apart, out of distracting you from your future goals or from stepping into your purpose, I'm hearing. This person wanted to distract you from stepping into your purpose because they knew they weren't capable, or they didn't want to be capable of stepping into theirs. And to be with you, they would have to. Or they thought they'd found a loophole and they could drag you down to their vibration, and then it's great. They can have you, the half of wherever else they live in, put your health at risk and everyone else's health at risk as well, because God knows if they're suiting and booting. And let's just do what we've got to do. And they expected you, Divine Empress, they expected you to stay there with that you. Because you see, the thing about it is that sometimes people would mistake your humility for you not knowing your worth. That's not what that is. You love the person for who they are, and you can see this person can do what they need to do, and you'll give this person a certain amount of time to show some improvement in some way. And if that person doesn't pull their big boy pants or big girl pants up, then you're out. That's how you operate. But that doesn't mean you don't know your worth. You are very much aware of that. The Empress hasn't come out, but I'm very much seeing Empress, Divine Empress, Divine Feminine energy here. Let's grab some of these Situation Oracle cards. And I wondered why they had me pull these situation cards out for the reading, because this reading was only supposed to be, what do you expect for the next 7 days? This is not what I was getting when I was having a meditation. So also the Children card has come out, and Protected. All right, I'm going to read what's on Protected. We've got future, days, weeks, and months. So as I was picking up over the next few months, I feel like you are on the road to something so much better. I feel like your finances are definitely growing and you're protected, my darling. This person, like I said, I feel like they will be making a reappearance, and you are looking at over the next few days, weeks, or months for that to be a thing. My spirit guide is saying, listen, if you have children with this person and you can't make a clean break, then you've got to do what you've got to do. And this person may try to use the kids as a pawn in order to gain access to you. Just keep it about the kids. Just keep it strictly about the children. And if you feel the need to create a situation where you drop them off at a contact center or with a third party, please do that. Okay? Because this person will try to play with your emotions. And I know that you're not here for that, but it is quite exhausting and can be draining when that's a thing. I'm also picking up that if you don't have children with this person, I feel like this person may try to provoke memories of nostalgia with them, maybe how great the relationship was or how great the connection was, but you know better than that. Your eyes have been open for quite some time where this connection is concerned. I feel like we've got here threatened. It says here embarrassed appearances. I feel like you are tired of being embarrassed by this person. Tired of feeling threatened for, it says it on the card. You're tired of that. But I also feel like this person's, when they're coming forward, they're going to be making an ass of themselves. Maybe this person's had a drink. Maybe this person has, I don't know, got it into their head that they could cry their way out of it. But this is what's happening here. We've also got the card Retaliation. So this is why I'm also getting this message for you guys as well, my darling. I feel like you saying no to this person is going to anger them. Up until this point, I feel like they've been trying to behave as best they can to try and kind of win you back in some way. And if they haven't tried that yet, then when they come in forward, they are going to try and put their best foot forward. But when they hear the word no, or it's just not for me anymore, or whatever it is you choose to say, this person's going to try and push back. If you've already done that, when they do enter in this time around, it is going to be for some sort of revenge or payback. So please be on your guard. I'm picking up angry energy here. I'm picking up energy that wants to punish you for choosing yourself. Like, that's a fucking thing. But this person wants to punish you, my darling. So whether you are the male or the female, whether this person is the male or the female, whether you're both male or both female, it's irrelevant. Masculine and feminine energy is energy. And two people of the same sex can carry masculine and feminine energy. Do you see what I mean? This person is very confused. We've got tragedy here as well. I feel like this person knows that there's some sort of connection between the two of you. They do not want to be in the energy where they feel like they're going to be missing you for the rest of their lives. If they just refocus on themselves and the work they need to do for themselves, they won't feel this way. But I don't feel here that that's going to be the case. If you do feel like there is going to be something that could be a problem, tell somebody around you, give them the details of it all. And if anything happens, then obviously you've got some sort of paper trail. However, at the end of the day, for most of you, this person, while this person does have maybe an anger issue or two, they'll probably be too drunk to be able to do anything anyway. So maybe it's better if you just kind of ignore it, or hopefully it goes away. But the bottom line is this person's going to be making a reappearance, and they're not going to be happy about it being done. Okay? They're not going to be happy about it being over. Completed lessons learned, that's how you see it. It's the cycle is done. And we've got pop-up. Spontaneous, unexpected surprise visit. All right? Like I said, tell somebody what's going on. We've got bounty hunter here as well. Tell a trusted friend. Okay? Let them know what's going on in your life. This person is like a pressure cooker at the moment. This person presented as a divine masculine, but they're not. This is a karmic masculine. And if he was a divine masculine once upon a time, he's no longer that now. And there is nothing you or anybody can do about that. He has to do that for himself. And that's that. So I was picking up masculine energy. I've got to stick with the masculine energy. You cut this person off. You had to make drastic changes and a choice. And it was extreme. You chose, it says here, extreme, harsh cut off. You chose to cut this person off. It's not like you hate them. It's not like anything like that. But it's, you know, you've got to do what you've got to do for you. See, and this says realization. Like I said earlier on, there was clarity. We've got clear liquid going into that glass. And it says awareness, finding out, coming to light. So some truths came out about this person. And as the time went on, you realize this person, there is no way this person could have been sent from heaven for you. And even if that might have been the case at one point, this person's damaged. And so you had to say, listen, I've got to get out of here, because if I don't, this person's going to end up tying me down. And the true essence of these soul connections sometimes is not necessarily to be with the person. It's to realize when to let go. And I feel like your connection here, you're realizing that this was for you to choose yourself, to finally realize that it's time to choose yourself, to stop putting everything and everyone else above you, and to really dig deep and invest in yourself, in what you want, in your surroundings. A few of you might be doing what I've been doing lately, and that's revamping, redecorating, making sure that you have the things around you that you want, as well as need, and stop looking out for other people. And it's okay to help other people, but at the end of the day, sometimes you need an interlude, you need a pause, you need a time out to think of you and to do what you need to do. But also right now, I'm picking up here that, things might be a little bit stagnant at the moment because you've stepped away from this energy. Things might not be as exciting as, because, people with that type of energy, they come in with all the excitement, all the fake empty promises, and then they're in and they're out. So at the moment, you're kind of just, I don't know, just dealing with things, making peace with things, accepting things for as they are, and you're taking this time out. And look, we've got the karmic here. I did say this was a karmic masculine. We've got a third party relationship lesson. Okay, I was picking up other energies, so this person did have other people around. And so I feel like a lot of it was to do with drugs and alcohol as well. And we've got here also access granted. It says here social media, fake profile hiding. So this person could possibly be looking at you from another account. This person may have convinced somebody to get access to you through their account. If you've got your account on private and you don't allow other people to just be a part of it. I also feel here as well that this person is sitting down and discussing you in some way with somebody else. This person discusses you in the most toxic ways. We've got poison here as well. Toxic, unhealthy behaviours and people. I feel like this person has been sitting down and discussing you in a very unhealthy, toxic way and not telling them what they were up to and what they were doing. But at the same time, they're getting other people to feel a certain way about you as well. So for a moment, like, this person's able to convince everybody in the room that, you were the toxic one, that there was something wrong with you. And then everybody's kind of disliking you for a minute. That energy's coming onto you. I feel like you can feel this energy as well because you're very in tune. But this person, when they spend more time around this person, they actually say to themselves in their head, yep, I can see that it's you and not this other person. Right now, we've got today as well. So you're here in the present. You're in the moment. And we've got, look at that lovely little red flower. It's like a red daisy. I'm sure they're not daisies, but I always think they look like big red daisies. They probably are daisies, just a variation. Who knows if they're daisies to me? And if they're not, please let me know. But you're present now, you're in the moment, and right now you're in the best energy as well. You're manifesting a new beginning for yourself. You're manifesting a brand new future. You're trying to get off the hamster wheel of dog shit. Sorry to say it like that, but you're trying to get off the hamster wheel of surviving and the daily hustle. You're trying to get financially stable so that you're able to kind of provide for yourself. Let's pull some of these new oracle cards as well. We'll pull some of these. Spirit, what do you want to say, please? What else do we want to say? We've got the snow moon and it says transform. So you're transforming, you're being reborn, you're stepping into your purpose. This connection, while it was difficult and it was very hard and it was abusive, emotionally, for some of you physically, some of you mentally, and some of you all of the above. But this forced you into transformation. So while this was very traumatic and it wasn't the best situation, the best lesson you can take from this is that this forced you into transformation, into your future. We've also got here the blood moon, let go. Let go of what was, okay, and move forward, my lovelies. You're doing the right thing by just taking time out to nurture yourself. This was also a woman that's pregnant as well. So, if some of you are pregnant, then, nurture yourselves and do well. But for the majority of you, this isn't actually pregnancy with a child. This is pregnancy with wisdom. This is pregnancy with knowing and being in sync with the moon and being in sync with the universe and your alignment. This is also a new idea or a new business venture or new prosperity. I'm picking up a lot of prosperity here with this card. And we've got the Owl there for some wisdom as well. And the next card, prosperity. Okay, this woman is also pregnant as well. So for some of you, you are definitely pregnant. For a few of you, this person wanted to leave you with a child. But we've also got here prosperity. We've got a couple of bees here as well. And some peonies, peony roses. I love peonies. I think they're so beautiful. But yeah, so prosperity. So this is kind of picking up on the vibration I was picking up from this card, where I was picking up that, you know, it's going to be prosperous. This, for some reason, is in the reverse. But I feel here that you're trying to find balance after this situation. This is the harvest moon. It does say balance on here, but it's in the reverse for some reason. And I feel like here you are just a little bit off balance at the moment. This is a connection that has put you into a mode of self-healing. And stuff like that, and it has been draining, but it's also helped you to break illusions. It's helped you to step into your truth, to break down who you truly are and who your spirit truly is as well. Okay, we've also got honouring the past. Honouring the past is like honouring those life lessons, those past things that, while they may have traumatized you or they may have given you joy, they've taught you something. You've learned something. Excuse me. That's the first. And so I feel like you're moving forward with all those lessons learned and your wisdom. You're so wise. And if you weren't wise before this situation, you're definitely wise now. But for the majority of you, I'm picking up that you were wise before this. This person didn't know who they were tangoing with. They did not know. Like, you are literally wise beyond your years. You're the kind of energy that will sit in a room and just listen to people speak, just simply because you're interested in what they've got to say. But a lot of the time, you're figuring out who these people actually are. And the more they talk, the more people give themselves away. And the less you talk, the less they know about you. So it's like, you know all this about this person and they don't really know much about you. They don't really know you at all. And that's sad. Let's get some messages from the universe using my favourite deck, and then we'll close this down. Love that. So we've got living with purpose brings me prosperity. So you stepping into your truth, stepping into your divine purpose. This is where your prosperity lies. This is where your abundance is going to be. Okay, so this is what's going to be rewarding for you emotionally, physically, spiritually, and also financially. It says, come home to your body. I feel like you're making your way back to self. This situation traumatized you so much you had no choice but to go within. There was no other option. And in there, you had to find out that you were a divine facet of the universe. That you are necessary. That your energy is important and that you must safeguard it. You've come out of this connection realizing just how much you're worth. Not to anyone here, but to the universe. Where there's a will, there's a way. You're on your path. And this has helped you to get there. So send this off with love and move forward. Okay? And surrounded by angels. You're supported during this time. I've got the pitter-patter of my dog's feet in the background. You are supported by angels. So you've definitely got the support of spirit over the other side. The spirit and also of the divine. Okay, my lovelies. You have done an amazing thing by stepping away from this situation and stepping away from this person. All right? I just picked this deck up. I've got third party interference. This played a big part in eroding your self-esteem, making you question whether or not you're enough. But you're at this point now where you are healing that. And you're realizing you are more than enough. And that's for the right person. You are trusting divine timing. Okay? Whereas a few of you before might have heard the term divine timing and just thought, forget that shit. But right now you are okay with divine timing because you are surrendering. Alright? Spiritual awakening. Like I said earlier on, this threw you into you. This made you realize that you had to go inwards. And that's where you found yourself. And if you haven't quite found yourself yet, you are on the journey of discovery. And it is a beautiful place. All right. Like I said, love is coming in for you. We've got intimacy and bonding. And we've also got happiness and bliss. So there is somebody that's coming in for you. Somebody that has worked through their unhealthy attachments or their codependency issues or whatever it was that they were doing. This person has spent time reflecting. They've spent time growing. They're okay on their own. They're okay with people. And, you know, they've chosen their direction. So the person that's coming in for you, you're looking, you know, over the next sort of that quick. Anyway, between the next 3 to 6 weeks, there's going to be some sort of an event that you're going to. I feel like this is gardening. I'm seeing flowers and stuff like that. So whether this is a garden show or an event that's in a garden, it's a beautiful garden. And I feel like you're meeting this person there. Okay, this is somebody who is extremely handsome. I'm picking up Leo vibes, but this could just be during Leo season. Who knows? The bottom line is you are meeting somebody new. And because this is a collective reading, the initials that I am getting are D, S. Is that a P? P. I thought it was a P or a Q. I wasn't sure there for a minute, but a P. All right. So those are the initials that I've got for that. Whether that's for some of you, all of you, or whether that's your initials, or whether that's the initials of whoever, that's just the initials I got. Okay. So this, I don't know what I'm going to title this yet because it wasn't meant to be this way. But I'm going to do a title for this and upload it. This is my new bedroom, my new aesthetic. So pleased with myself. It's been hard work to get myself to this point because anyway, another story, another day. You guys, I hope you are all doing well. I hope this reading resonates with you in some way. If it does, please consider subscribing and becoming a part of the family. And if you don't want to do that, just hit the like button just to help us to get out there some more so that the messages can hit where they need to go. And so, yes, this has been your reading. Thank you again for your support, my darlings, and for your donations. That's the reason why I'm able to use these cards that I've got now. And I love them. So thank you. And I'm, again, really sorry for the inconsistency, but I've been a busy bee. I've just been trying to get myself comfortable and stuff like that. I bought myself a brand new wardrobe. It has just been all systems go. But yes, I'm in a situation now where I'm happier and I'm much more present. So hopefully we will have a lot more uploads. So this is the messages for today. I'm hoping to be able to record another video over the next couple of days, but if not, I will see you soon, I promise. All right, you guys take care and have an amazing day, night, morning, whatever. Take care.